decided how you'll use the quarterbacks on Friday?
In my head, I have, but again, I haven't met with the coaches yet. We're going to meet in the next 2 days and discuss it, and we'll go from there.
Will all three play, though?
Everybody on that field dressed better be ready to play.
What do you look for in the first preseason game time?
We got a lot of guys, so obviously substitution is going to be a big thing. I'm really looking for substitution to be clean, and I'm looking for some guys on special teams that can run and cover kicks and that can block. And just hopefully we're crisp on offense and defense, and you kind of go from there.
How anxious, Todd, are you to see some of these rookies other than Darnold play?
I'm anxious to see all of them. You know, I got my eye on a lot of people, some free agents as well, and some guys we got from different teams. So it's going to be interesting Friday night to see everybody in action.
Is there an additional focus on the positions for you where you guys do have some difficult decisions to make?
Yeah, they are, and that's why these games are important because they're so close. Obviously, you want to see them against different people and different schemes, and going into Friday night will be the start of evaluating these guys fully that are very close, and it's going to be nip-tuck. You know, the better your team gets, the harder the decisions get to cut anybody. So it's going to be key these next couple games.
Did something happen to Malvin in practice? He went up with a dog today.
I didn't see him limp off. I'm sure his leg was tight when he came out. I don't know if that's it, but I'll go check and see what's wrong with him.
Todd, we're probably not going to get a chance to talk to you before the joint practices next week, other than after the game, which doesn't really feel like the time to ask about them. But you know, what went into your decision to have the joint practices this year, and what do you anticipate?
Well, it worked out. We've been trying to have them over the years, but the scheduling worked out. And, you know, it's great to see some of the younger guys get more reps. Whoever doesn't play that much in the games get to play in practice. And it's good to go against a different scheme. You get tired of going up against offensive and defensive schemes. And they're a very good football team, and they have a lot of things they do well. So it'll be a good test for some of the guys that won't play in the game a lot on next Thursday.
Todd, the last 2 days, today and then yesterday, it seems like Sam struggled maybe a little bit with a couple underthrows, which resulted in interceptions. What goes into that as a quarterback? Because he does obviously have the arm strength to get it out there. So what sometimes leads to the ball being underthrown a bit? What can you do to fix something like that?
Well, I don't think he struggles. I think that's part of it. I think everybody on the field is just working to get better. It's not Sam struggling. There are days when defense misses some things in individual positions. It's just part of being in camp. It's just part of being a quarterback and part of the position. We're very happy where he is right now, and we go from there.
I guess I just mean what goes into an underthrow then, other than just not throwing the ball far enough.
There's a bunch of things. It could be the route run wrong. It could be the feet aren't set. It could be overextending the arm. It could be a hand in his face. I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into those things, and when you sit down and look at film, you get to see all that.
How much have you been throwing at Sam in terms of the defensive looks? Has he been seeing a pretty good?
He's getting a lot. He's getting a good dose. You know, he's getting the dose just like Josh and Teddy. He's got a good feel in the pocket, but he's getting the same doses as everybody else.
Are the quarterbacks seeing stuff that they haven't seen? Or are you giving them stuff they hadn't seen?
Well, when you install, you know, there's going to be stuff in an adjustment period every day. And as they install, the defense will see things. And as the defense installs, the offense is going to see things. But, you know, it's up to the rules and come down to the rules. And since you're not game planning, you're liable to see anything from either side of the ball. So you're kind of playing by feel a little bit. But, you know, nothing they can't handle on either side of the ball.
By this point, you know, Sam's had 7 practices now. Is he fully caught up on the 3 that he's missed, or is there still stuff that he's trying to catch up on?
Well, that's hard to tell. You know, that's hard to tell. I think he's caught up on what he does offensively, as well as Josh and Teddy. But, you know, the defensive packages go in every day, too. So he's not seeing the base. He's just getting caught up on the base 3 days that the defense has put in and get used to seeing everything. But, like I said, he's sharp and he studies, and I don't see him behind as far as catching up mentally.
There's been a little back and forth between some of the Redskins players and Pryor. Are you worried about that at all this week?
No, we're going down there. Coach Gruden, he's a well coach. He coaches his team well, and we coach anything, and it's just talk and banter. But we're going down there for them to make us better. Hopefully we make them better, and we can get better as a team. Nothing else. Anything else to me is nonsense.
Is there something wrong with Santos, the kicker?
No, it's a little tight, but we just hold him out for a few days here and there. No different than anybody else in camp.
It doesn't seem like you're doing as many field goal drills as you did in previous years. Is that because of that?
In previous years?
Yeah.
I've never been with them in previous years.
No,
So.
you guys as a
Oh,
team. Yeah.
we do a lot before practice, and we do a lot in walkthrough and pre-cap practice. So we do a lot of things that you don't see with the kickers that goes into that we don't kick as much out here. But we understand there's a competition, and we get things done.
It's like quality against some kind of left tackle. I don't remember him playing over there before. Is that new this year?
We're moving a lot of guys around that's back there. Ben, we're moving around. Dozier, we're moving around. Braden, we're moving around. Harrison, we're moving around. So it's good this time of year to alternate those guys to see what they can and can't do. And if you're not a starter, it's pretty much the more you can do.
Todd, is there, I know you answered the quarterback question, but when you listed your depth chart for us, is there a chance that they'll play just in that order, Josh, followed by Teddy, followed by Sam?
There's a chance, yes.
Everybody good? Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you.
I almost lost trying to follow that question on much of it. So,
Less.
Shoot, I feel like he's gonna be good for us. Big, strong kid, hard working, and I feel like he's gonna definitely do some great things.
Y'all can get in this.
I'm excited
He's
for
gonna
him.
just do
Excited
it.
to have him in front of me playing.
Why?
Yeah.
What is it specifically about him?
Well, I feel like he's definitely a kind of kid that he takes coaching well, and I mean his frame. I mean he's a big guy, big strong kid. So, but he's definitely getting better with his steps and his movements, and he's improved since OTAs.
Thank you. Questions?
Anybody, somebody.
How similar is this scheme here to what the Tennessee Titans ran when you were there?
Yeah, it's pretty similar. Just it's a lot of fire zones and blitzing. Under Dick LeBeau, so we definitely blitzed a whole lot. But I mean, it's 3-4 scheme, and it's a lot of similarities. It's just the main thing is the terminology is a lot different. So that's the biggest factor, just learning everything. But it's a lot of similarities, and so it wasn't too foreign to me.
How's the linebacking core doing overall, in your opinion? I know it's a lot of guys in and out, but the guys you play with the most, how's the continuity developing?
I feel like it's good. I feel like as a unit we're getting better, and I'm really excited about this Friday. It's ready to go out there and finally do one under the lights. I feel like we definitely are getting better because we're challenging ourselves every day. So that's the thing. I feel like we got to. It's the group that we have is it's a hardworking group of guys, and just trying to get better every day and lead this defense. So I feel like we're definitely making steps in the right direction.
What do you try to accomplish on Friday, first preseason game? I mean, what do you hope to get out of that?
Shoot, 5 sacks, 3 TFLs. Nah, really, I would say, man, just make sure that I'm flying around, communication as well, and when I get the opportunity to make plays. So that's what they brought me in for, to make plays. So as long as I'm flying around fast and doing my job and getting the calls out well, I feel like that's a success right there.
How much of an adjustment is it, speed-wise, just between team drills here and the first preseason game? Is there a big difference? Obviously, probably not still as fast as a regular season game would be, but kind of compare and contrast for us if you could.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's pretty much the same. It might be a little bit faster just because your nerves are kind of going a little bit more, first time being back on the field. But I feel like it's pretty similar, But for me, I feel like it's not too much of a difference.
Is it nice to not have to ease into a hit on those preseason games and finally be able to go full force into someone?
Yeah, man. It's gonna be good to finally be able to tackle somebody, and I feel like once I get that first tackle, my jitters will be kind of gone away.
You've made a lot of plays in camp and run support. How do you view your technique in a situation where you can't tackle? Because it's clear you would have had the tackle. So what are you working on here, short of tackling? What are you looking to accomplish?
I would say to make sure that I'm wrapping up the runner, not overrunning the runner or the receiver, just make sure that I'm secure in the tackle, good form. I feel like that's the biggest thing. Even though you're not tackling, you still can have, good technique and fundamentals.
Feel good? Thank you, Avery.
Thanks, Avery.
All right, dog.
How excited are you for the first preseason game? Get out there.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm excited as a team to get out there and, have some new pieces on the offensive line, and these are the times that we really use in live game situations to mesh together, so I'm really excited.
Through the first 10 practices, how do you feel like that offensive line is coming together? How's the continuity?
Great. Everything has been going up. That's always a goal for the offensive line. You never want to take steps backwards, especially in this league. So as long as we're moving forward and working forward, it's great.
How much of an adjustment is it, though? Right now, obviously, it's all intra-squad stuff when you finally line up against, an actual opponent. How much of an adjustment is that for you?
Yeah, it's different, obviously. You're playing against different people, you watch so much film on them, especially early on, it's kind of tougher, but you just got to go out there, stick to your basics, stick to your technique, and everything will be good.
What are your early impressions of number 97, Nathan Shepard, the rookie?
He's a good player. He's young, but I think he'll be good.
Well, why? What physically would you say about him?
He's strong player.
That's it? No more, you don't want to elaborate?
He's a rookie.
Oh, okay. He's got to stay in his place?
That's it.
Yeah.
How are you doing getting comfortable with the new center, Spencer Long?
Great. He's a great guy, smart player. Came from a good offensive line coach, so he knows what he's doing. He reminds me a little bit of Nick, so it's awesome to have a big body guy in there.
Did they keep a lot of the terminology since David Diaz-Infante stayed, and you have the new offensive line coach Dennison? Did they keep a lot of the calls and terminology since DDI is still here?
Yeah, there is a little bit of a change up, but all in all, going through system to system, every terminology is fairly the same. Names might be a little different, but pretty much, basically.
It's still early, but how do you feel the run game's coming together?
Great. I love what we're doing. The schemes we're running fits us very well, especially with the running backs we have, and especially the offensive line we have, and it's going to be very fun.
Looks like Trenton Cannon's really got some burners on him.
He's a good player, man. I'm excited to see him going.
feels like there's a lot of outside zones, a lot more this summer. How do you guys feel about that?
Good. I think that fits the players that are up front, and like you said, the runners that we have. But I'm excited. We're all excited, and Friday's the first test.
There's been a few guys, Harrison, a couple other guys that come to mind that have kind of rolled through that offensive line.
Yeah.
How do you feel like they've meshed and stepped up so far?
Yeah, John Harrison's a great player, man. I've been around him for a while. I trained with him in Arizona prior to him being on the team, and he's a veteran guy. He's been a starter on other teams, and having someone that you can come in and not skip a beat is great.
What's it like going against Leonard Williams in practice when he lines up over you?
Yeah, he's a good player. So, you got to bring everything you got. He's smart, physical, and you won't see many better than him. So, it's good to go against someone like him every day.
All good? Thanks, Brian.
Yep, thanks.